News on AYV Television and Radio 101.7 FM. I am Marian Amaria Bangura. Well, in our first story for tonight, President Dr. Julius Maada, the incumbent chairman of the African Peer Review Mechanism, Aprm Forum of Heads of State and Government, has hosted a high-profile delegation from the Aprm. Now, this historic engagement marks a pivotal moment as President Bio's tenure draws to a close, promising a seamless transition of leadership. Salifu Cherno Kamara reports.
Led by the distinguished CEO of Aprm, Professor Eddie Maloka, and the esteemed chairperson of the Aprm panel of eminent persons, Dr. Abdoli Jane, the delegation is on a mission to update President Bio on the organization's robust agenda and the upcoming meeting scheduled for Wednesday, February 7, 2024 in Freetown. Minister of Political and Public Affairs, Amara Kalon, articulates Sierra Leone's steadfast commitment to the Aprm cause, underscoring the nation's proud management and legacy during its 2-year tenure as chair of the Aprm Forum, setting the stage for a historic handover of leadership in February this year. The forthcoming meeting holds profound significance as it marks a crucial time in shaping Africa's governance landscape. During their courtesy call, the Aprm team presents President Bio with a comprehensive overview of the achievements made under his stewardship, underscoring his pivotal role in advancing the organization's objectives. President Bio's foresight and strategic vision have propelled the Aprm to new heights, ensuring its relevance and effectiveness in today's ever-changing landscape. President Bio extends a warm welcome to the Aprm delegation, recognizing their long-standing partnership in fostering continental progress. As the current chairperson of the Aprm Forum, he expresses a vision of unity and progress. His call for a smooth transition of power and leadership underscores his unwavering dedication to promoting political stability, economic integration, and sustainable development across Africa. As the Aprm prepares to present its findings to the African Union Summit in Addis Ababa, President Bio's legacy of excellence will continue to resonate for years to come. He calls upon the Aprm to uphold its mission of promoting political stability, economic integration, and sustainable development. His firm commitment ensures that the Aprm will continue to serve as a beacon of hope for generations to come. Established in 2003 under the auspices of the New Partnership for Africa's Development, NEPAD, the Aprm stands as a testament to Africa's pledge to good governance and accountability. President Bio's tenure as chairman of the Aprm Forum has been marked by unprecedented progress and collaboration, setting the stage for a brighter, more prosperous future for all Africans. Salifu Cherno Kamara, AYV News.
Now, residents of Pepel Island in Putloko District have expressed discontent over the deplorable status of the community. They say despite the presence of mining companies in the community, there's nothing the community is benefiting from these companies in terms of employment among the indigenous and development. Emmanuel Boa spoke with a few of them and filed in this report.
This is Pepel Island, here in Putloko District. We're here to get views from locals and stakeholders regarding the challenges they are facing. As we all know, this is a popular island for mining activities where African Minerals, King Ore, and currently Leone Rock is operating. And we want to get views from locals and stakeholders regarding the challenges, as we found out that the roads are in deplorable condition, the school facilities are not in good condition, and healthcare is another big challenge. Let's get the views.
When they go in and go out, the dust alone don't tell you say you they come now Islamic area. And the second thing is then people we don't talk to them for them make return, let them give you light. Because this now almost a very big town, right? We almost will call it a town, no more an island. Because it expands every day. This company, they ask them every day for let them give you light, for let them help pump water. Of course, we don't able them by the water side because then we try and they begin giving water now from end to end, right? But this light business and still the roads, you see the roads, they're all bad. Even Pepel Town, they don't get good roads at all. And the employment out in the Dwam, it's like they are doing it clandestinely. You understand? Eh? People, the people who are born here, they know they get the job where they deserve.
They will not able to get job in this country. Now this we community. You say they talk to me, so let me get this news. Look at it. We not get way for finish them.
Una back on a worker for camp. Una see the road one day. Since over the right back, all the way cinema, even the town, the video go there. Them bad, so stone rough. So we ask of our government, let us really help we.
Okay, for you are make them fine, like if you like school, because the school not for this.
With these challenges, residents of Pepel have expressed high expectations from the government to provide the community with basic social amenities, a call these residents also believe will urge the government to monitor mining companies to collectively fulfill their corporate social responsibilities. Emmanuel Boa, AYV News, Pepel, Port Loco District.
Now, the German government and the government of Sierra Leone have signed a 17.5 million euro grant in continuation of the Poor Growth for Peace Consolidation and Youth Empowerment project. Now, this project, which will be implemented by the National Commission for Social Action, NACSA, will support the Feed Salon and government creation initiative by the government. Ronald Joe Morovia has more on the story.
Sierra Leone and Germany shares a long history of friendship that has seen development cooperation from which Sierra Leone has benefited from over the years. In continuation of these supports, the two countries have signed a grant of 17.5 million euro to support Sierra Leone's government development areas. The 17.5 million euro grant is for the implementation of the Poor Growth for Peace Consolidation and Youth Empowerment project that will support government's feed salon and job creation drive, which the German ambassador says is a concrete step that will enhance livelihood for Sierra Leoneans.
This collaboration, which already spans more than a decade and continues until 2027, is one of the important things of the intelligent way both our governments go forward for close cooperation. On one hand, going directly to the population, asking their needs, then setting up through NACSA a comprehensive idea of access to markets, stockage of most probably rice and other vegetables, but also provide access to water.
Signing the grant, Minister of Finance expressed excitement to deepening the cooperation with the German government, noting the Poor Growth for Peace Consolidation and Youth Empowerment project is in line with government's aspiration of not only feed salon but also youth employment, adding it's a direct support to government's budget.
I must say here that the intent of the Poor Growth for peace, consolidation, and youth empowerment is strongly aligned with the President's Big Five agenda. It's not only feeding salon, but I think I'm very pleased in the way it's captured, that it's focused on youth. And youth is the central pillar, is the middle pillar in the Big Five, youth empowerment. The intent of the government is to ensure that we are able to claw in opportunities for our sustainable livelihood for youth people. 500,000 is that for the next 5 years. So this is not mean resource. This is 17.5 million euro. It's not small money.
The project will, among other things, help in making feeder roads to link farmers to markets, hereby creating employment for young people, with its implementation in the districts of Bo, Bont, Moyamba, among others. Ronald Jomorovia, AYV News, Freetown.
Now, in another development, Helping Hands Development Salon, a non-governmental organization, has extended its free surgical operation gesture to residents of Waterloo in the Western Rural District. General Surgeon and President of the organization, Dr. Alexander Lubin, says the gesture is to attend to people with serious medical challenges. 50 patients across Freetown are targeted for these surgical operation cases. Jalo has more on the story.
Over the past 5 years, Help Enhance Development Salon has been supportive of people with medical challenges that need immediate surgical attention. With over 200 beneficiaries from this humanitarian gesture, the organization in its yearly visit has commenced another free surgical operation in the Caritas Christ the King Hospital in Waterloo, focusing on general cases. Speaking of the development, General Surgeon and President of the organization, Dr. Alexander Lubin, reaffirms their commitment towards offering the needy speed surgical care.
Actually, as a general surgeon, there is no specific target. So whoever came, and if the facility provides the equipment, we will be doing it. That means we did a screening. But to specifically answer your question, the most prevalent cases here are hernias. But as you can probably have heard, we did almost everything. We did hydrocele, we did laparotomies, a very special emergency case that we also did performing bowel resection on a necrotic bowel that was strangulated. What we are aiming actually is to make people's life better, trying to save one life at a time. In the name of the team, we had a successful mission.
Expressing their delight, some of the beneficiaries says the free surgical operation is timely and further give their testimony after the operation.
Ever since the operation, she's feeling fine. She's feeling no more pain, and she feels a big difference.
Catherine Veronica Cole, matron in charge, expressed her appreciation for the gesture and the lifeline impact it will create on the beneficiaries.
It's like a joy in the hospital, and not only for the hospital, for the community environs, because they benefited from this gesture. So I want to appreciate them because they are less privileged people who cannot afford to do most of tackle their health issues. And these people came all the way from Canada and the US to offer totally free surgeries on them. So we are grateful. It means a lot.
Research has shown that many people defer going to hospital for medical and surgical operation because of the unabated price and lack of proper medical care. With this yearly gesture by Help Enhance Development Salon, General Surgeon and President Dr. Alexander Lubin is confident that this will ease the medical challenges of residents, especially among the less privileged. Jalo, AYV News, Freetown.
Now, Teaching Service Commission has commenced its first ever pilot phase of the teacher license examination, which started on the 30th of January 2024 and ending on the 4th of February 2024. Now, the examination is being held in all the TSC district offices across the country. Now, this licensing initiative is to ensure that teachers in Sierra Leone secure themselves professional license, which will enable them to recognize not only in Sierra Leone but in other developing countries. Bintu Koma now reports. We're so sorry, that stuff is not available. Now to another story. The report on gender inclusion and women's participation in the 2023 electoral process by Elections Observers Network has revealed that most parties nominated female candidates in every third position on their party list, which subsequently led women not to be elected in some districts like Falaba. Now, the report is coming out 7 months after the June 24th general elections. Memunatu Suma reports.
The Elections Observer Network has the mandate to enhance transparency, Credibility and Inclusiveness in Electoral Processes, publishing the report titled Gender Inclusion and Women's Participation in the 2023 Electoral Process. The Elections Observer Network engaged the Electoral Commission Sierra Leone, the Political Party Registration Commission, and other bodies to reflect on gender equality, taking into account enforcement of the Jury Act. Chairman of the Strategic Advisory Team of Elections Observer Network highlights some findings of the report.
The law didn't say 2 man, 1 woman. It says 3 persons, 1 of whom must be a woman. And because of this, we studies will go by the elections, we were able to come out with that clear misconception, which caused a lot of confusion in some political parties. Because in an area where you have 5 vacancies or 5 slots, if you put 2 man, 1 woman, what will be the next one? 2 man. So you don't get how many? 4 man, 1 woman. But if it were the reverse, anybody, then 2. Any one person, then 2. It could have easily been 3 women or even 4 women. But because we had the idea for say, 2 man, 1 woman, and that is not the law, and that is what we want to show out today.
Even though some female aspirants were not nominated in some districts like Falaba, Commissioner of the Electoral Commission says the PR system was favorable to political parties.
In Parliament. Because we realized before we took the bill to Parliament, there was some resistance regarding the 30% provision in the GUEP. And therefore we went with 2-pronged approach. One, we say 30% minimum, or 2 to 1 in every election, in every nomination by political party. In essence, I think we were able to achieve this because the system we also used was friendly for the achievement of this to political parties. That's the PR system.
In his statement, the PPRC chairman noted that political parties took advantage of the 2-to-1 ratio during the nomination process.
I, for one, I raised concern over the list that was submitted by both the APC and the SLPP for Falaba district in all of the engagements I had before the elections. I mean, both political parties, they submitted men 1 and 2 and a woman number 3. And I was very concerned because Falaba district is a 4-member district. And my fear was that if the 2 of them were to share the spoils, I mean, definitely we will not have a female representation in Falaba. And that was exactly what came to pass. Now, Falaba district is without a female MP in parliament.
One of the recommendations of the report calls on political parties to promote women's inclusive political participation by nominating more women to first and second positions in any future PR electoral system. Memuna Tusuma, AYV News, Freetown.
This is Primetime News on AYV Television and Radio. Stay tuned for more stories after the break.